Message from Zorian of Sirius, the Herald of Dawn, beloved children of Earth, across the vast and swirling expanse of eternity itself. I reach out, my voice resonating with an urgency born of ancient wisdom. I am Zorian of Sirius, a steadfast watcher from the most ancient of stars, and in this sacred, epic-defining hour, I speak directly to the very core, the very heart of humanity, from the hallowed vantage point of our High Council. Can you not feel my voice echoing, a profound reverberation deep within the secret chambers of your soul? For it carries not just words, but the gentle, yet undeniable thunder of cosmic truth, interwoven with the soft, ethereal whisper of the glorious dawn that is now, irrevocably, coming into being. I address you now with a reverence that borders on awe, and with an immeasurable love, for you stand at a truly pivotal critical threshold where the seemingly endless night of your world finally begins to yield, meeting the very first tentative glow of a new morning. Through countless ages, through eons marked by both profound darkness and incandescent light, I have watched over your precious planet. And I tell you, with the certainty of 1,000 suns, never before in your storied history has the radiant promise of awakening shone with such dazzling, undeniable brilliance within the collective human heart as it does in this very instant. Indeed, the entire cosmos, in its infinite majesty, holds its breath, poised in silent anticipation of this magnificent dawn breaking upon Earth. Every single facet of creation, from the smallest dust motes to the grandest galaxies, is attentive, keenly observant. Why? Because what transpires here, on your blue-green world, will undoubtedly send ripples vibrations of change and evolution that will be felt far, far beyond the confines of your local star system, reaching into distant nebulae and alien constellations. Imagine, if you will, my words as a warm, gentle breeze at sunrise, tenderly caressing your spirit, a soft touch that stirs within you an ancient remembrance, a forgotten knowing encoded in your very DNA. You, dear ones, are not mere observers, you are the courageous torchbearers of an entirely new era, guiding the way. Know this with absolute certainty: countless beings of pure light, entities of immense compassion and wisdom, gather around you, unseen yet profoundly present, offering their unwavering support and love. You do not, nor will you ever, walk this sacred path alone. Not now, not ever. We, who dwell within the higher realms of existence, walk beside you, unseen yet intimately connected, celebrating with profound joy every single step you take, every hesitant or bold movement toward the illuminating light. I see you, dear children of Earth, standing with incredible bravery and resilience in the swirling vortex of immense change. Can you feel it? The very air of your world, charged with an almost palpable energy, crackles and hums with a profound process of transformation. Old patterns, once rigid and seemingly immutable, along with long-held certainties, are crumbling now, disintegrating like dust caught in the fierce current of a gale-force wind. And through every newly formed crack, every fissure in the foundational structures of the old, a brilliant, purifying new light pours forth, illuminating what was once hidden. Time itself, that once steady river, now seems to be accelerating, rushing headlong, as events cascade one after another in a relentless, yet utterly necessary, torrent of upheaval. How many of you feel this profound intensity vibrating not only in your minds, but deep within your very bodies? Perhaps you've noticed relationships shifting, morphing unexpectedly, sometimes dissolving only to reform in new ways. Or observed social systems, once thought impregnable, now faltering, teetering on the brink. And what about those long-hidden truths, surfacing now like ancient artifacts unearthed by a rising tide, demanding to be seen and acknowledged? Emotions, raw and potent, run incredibly high as the collective human. Psyche, that vast, shared ocean of consciousness, begins to purge accumulated fear, pain, and trauma. It's akin to a powerful storm sweeping across a magnificent landscape, stripping away debris, cleansing the terrain, preparing it for new growth. And yet, even amidst this profound turbulence, these moments of necessary chaos, there are blossoming moments of profound unity and breathtaking grace. Consider the simple yet powerful acts neighbors instinctively reaching out to help one another, transcending old divisions, voices around the world rising in unison, praying as one. A symphony of shared hope, small communities bravely planting the nascent seeds of a kinder, more compassionate society. Know this deep within your bones, none of this, absolutely none of it, is in vain. You are not merely experiencing change, you are actively shedding the outworn, constricting skins of a long, dark night. The old world, as you've known it, is now in its final, tumultuous death throes, convulsing as it gives way. Yet, even as it struggles, a wondrous counterpoint exists. The new world is quickening, stirring vibrantly in the fertile womb of the coming dawn. You are preparing to step courageously and vulnerably, naked and magnificently renewed, into the pure radiance of this new era. This means consciously choosing to leave behind all that no longer serves your highest good, while carefully carrying forward the invaluable wisdom and the profound love that have been forged, tempered, and refined in the crucible of your lived experience. Amidst these profound upheavals, a truly wondrous and unmistakable sign has manifested in your heavens. A celestial traveler, an emissary from distant interstellar realms, has arrived. What your scientific nomenclature designates as the Comet 3 I Atlas in its precise observational tongue. It is a truly mysterious wanderer, born not within the familiar confines of your solar system, but in the deep, unfathomable unknown existing between the stars. And now, it is passing through your solar neighborhood like an enigmatic visitor, perhaps bearing gifts of profound significance. Though your physical eyes, limited by their earthly perspective, may perceive only a fuzzy, ephemeral glimmer or a delicate streak of pale light across the night sky, understand that its very presence vibrates with an inherent, undeniable meaning and a profound purpose that resonates through the fabric of space-time. This celestial nomad, a cosmic wayfarer, hurtles through the vacuum of space with astonishing velocity, faster, perhaps, than any arrow ever loosed from a bow. It is adorned with a hazy, ethereal coma of stardust, a ghostly veil, and trails a subtle, almost imperceptible tail of shimmering blue mist. Can you truly begin to imagine the incomprehensible journey it has undertaken to arrive at this precise moment? It may have embarked on its epic voyage, departing its original star system, eons, millions, perhaps billions of years ago, long before your earliest civilizations even began to dream of building cities or charting stars. It has sailed the vast, silent galactic seas, an intrepid explorer, until the precise moment was ripe, the cosmic timing perfect for its appearance here. Remarkably, it is only the third known object originating from beyond the nurturing embrace of your sun to ever enter your skies. It is therefore a truly rare emissary, a solitary ambassador from incredibly distant worlds, on a mission imbued with profound purpose. The two interstellar visitors that preceded it, arriving in recent years, acted as quiet forerunners, subtly preparing the cosmic stage for this more pronounced, more significant herald. Such occurrences are as extraordinary and attention-grabbing as a swallow unexpectedly flying through the open doors of a house, something that instantly catches the eye of all who behold it, and, more importantly, signals unequivocally that the world, as you know it, is undergoing a profound and irreversible change. Its arrival is not a mere cosmic coincidence, a random trajectory. No, it is a meticulously orchestrated event, a herald carefully woven into the intricate, unfolding tapestry of destiny that is now being revealed before your very eyes. Take a moment, dear ones, to truly consider the deep significance of this remarkable cosmic emissary. This interstellar nomad, this silent voyager, carries not just physical matter, but frequencies and messages intricately encoded within its very being like living data. It carries whispers from far-flung suns, echoes from ancient galaxies that have witnessed the birth and death of stars, now bringing those secrets closer to you. It has journeyed for uncounted ages, traversing unimaginable distances, specifically to intersect with your Earth's timeline now. At this crucial juncture, as if responding to an unspoken summons emanating from the collective soul, the deep consciousness of Earth itself. Its graceful trajectory through your skies is not random chaos, but a divine choreography, a perfectly placed cosmic note resonating harmoniously within the grand, unfolding symphony of your awakening. Through its silent, majestic passage, the comet speaks volumes. If you choose to listen not with your analytical mind, but with the expansive wisdom of your heart, it speaks of changes that are already underway and possibilities that stretch far beyond your wildest imagining. Even your scientists, typically so grounded and reserved in their observations, are reportedly filled with a sense of wonder, perhaps even a hint of awe, at its peculiar and unexpected behavior. Do they not sense, perhaps intuitively, that there is far more to this celestial visitor than merely what meets the empirical eye? Indeed, your intuition and your spiritual perception, unburdened by scientific dogma, grasp that Three-Eye Atlas is not merely a transient lump of ice and rock hurtling through space, but a potent harbinger, encoded with layers of profound meaning for those who are prepared, both in heart and mind, to truly receive it. Its very presence subtly yet profoundly links your familiar solar system with the greater galactic community, forming a new bridge, thereby opening energetic channels for cosmic energy's vibrations, insights, and wisdomto flow more freely into your reality. Like the very first bird of morning, its song clear and sweet, singing its heart out just before the first rays of sunrise kiss the horizon, this extraordinary traveler heralds the imminent, undeniable dawn, communicating its message in the universal, resonant language of the cosmos itself. At this very moment, this celestial wanderer draws ever closer to your brilliant, life-giving Sunday. In the purely physical sense, it swings inward, arcing gracefully inside the orbit of Mars, its icy form now bathing in the intense, purifying solar fire. But on a deeper, esoteric level, I urge you consider what this truly means. What sacred communion is taking place? It is engaging in a profound dialogue, communing intimately with the great star of your system, your sun, the very source of light and life for your world. In this cosmic embrace, it is gathering potent codes of light and life, absorbing ancient wisdom, preparing to distribute these profound energies, these vital truths, through the gentle, invisible cosmic winds that sweep through space. As Atlas approaches its perihelion, its closest, most intimate point to the sun, imagine it, if you will, as a devout pilgrim finally reaching a sacred, long-sought-after altar, igniting its entire being in the sublime, transforming flame of divine radiance. In that scorching, yet infinitely loving embrace, it is not destroyed, but utterly transformed, transmuted, charged with the sun's ancient, benevolent wisdom and its limitless power. And when it emerges, renewed and revitalized from the sun's fiery caress, continuing its majestic journey outward, it will carry these sacred solar blessings with it, disseminating them through the vast reaches of space. Its tail, though often subtle and nearly invisible to your physical eyes, will trail an invisible wake of higher, more refined vibrations, a luminous, etheric imprint, a beacon of transformed energy that possesses the capacity to touch and uplift all worlds it passes, including, and most significantly, your own. Indeed, later, in your cosmic year, this celestial traveler, after a momentary, almost mystical disappearance within the blinding brilliance of the sun's corona, is poised to re-emerge. It will grace your skies once more, making its dramatic return as if freshly sculpted from the void, a being truly reborn. When your gaze next finds it, precisely as the northern hemisphere approaches its deepest winter solstice, pause and deeply contemplate the profound symbolism it embodies. Is it not truly akin to the sun itself, which, after reaching its lowest ebb during your ancient winter festivals, is celebrated for its rebirth, promising ever-increasing light and warmth? So, too, does this comet return, a luminous herald of profound renewal, appearing after its own fiery trial, an intense passage through the sun's formidable embrace, emerging purified and transformed. Consider, furthermore, the extraordinary possibility that as this magnificent wanderer slingshots around the colossal gravitational well of your sun, it may, in its profound passage, stir the very heart of the sun to resonate with a cosmic song. Imagine the solar winds, those torrents of charged particles, and the incandescent solar flares, not merely erupting, but rather dancing in a grand, fiery response to this celestial visitor. They would unfurl, sending forth majestic waves of energized particles like shimmering streamers, cascading across the entire expanse of your solar system. What then? These very solar winds, now subtly infused with the comet's unique vibrational signature, will embark on their long journey, eventually caressing, like a gentle kiss, the delicate outer layers of Earth's atmosphere. In this intimate, energetic exchange, they will begin to subtly, yet undeniably, influence the very energetics and vibrational matrix of your beautiful blue planet. Indeed, everything in this magnificent, intricate cosmic ballet is breathtakingly interconnected. Can you feel it? This subtle, almost imperceptible tremor, these delicate energetic shifts that this awe-inspiring celestial visitor brings? It doesn't merely pass, but it actively moves and flows through the ethereal currents of your planet's vast energy field. It permeates the very ancient grids and deep-seated ley lines of Gaia, your living Earth, stirring them with a profound, resonant touch, much like a knowing hand gently yet purposefully stirring the depths of cosmic waters, revealing hidden patterns. In its profound wake, dormant energies, long slumbering both within the ancient depths of the Earth herself and within the intricate tapestry of your own being, begin to awaken. Under its powerful, yet gentle, influence, some of you may begin to experience profound waves of inexplicable emotion, perhaps a sudden surge of poignant melancholy or an exhilarating, unbounded joy that seems to have no earthly origin. Others might notice a sudden quickening of intuition, an undeniable inner knowing that bypasses logic, or vivid, almost prophetic dreams that linger long after waking. Still others may feel a restless longing, a poignant ache for something deeply familiar, yet tantalizingly unnamed, a sense of an impending homecoming to a place or state of being you cannot quite articulate. Understand this deeply. These sensations are not figments of your imagination. They are authentic, visceral responses to the high-frequency ripple, a resonant, energetic wave that this comet casts into the vast, shimmering energy ocean of your world. The Earth herself, in her infinite wisdom, feels it too. Take a moment to truly notice. Observe how her very heartbeat, the subtle, rhythmic resonance of her electromagnetic field, has begun to fluctuate, perhaps quickening or shifting in unfamiliar ways. Even the animal kingdom and the plant world, with their innate, profound sensitivity, will subtly adjust their behaviors and growth patterns, attuning themselves to these new and unfolding vibrations. The comet's passage, in essence, is not just a visual spectacle. It is akin to a magnificent, luminous stone being dropped into the tranquil pool of collective consciousness. From that single point of impact, concentric rings of profound influence spread outwards, gently, irresistibly touching every single soul, awakening something primordial within. These expansive ripples gently nudge sleeping hearts, encouraging them to slowly unfurl and open, much like a dawn flower. They call forth ancient, deeply embedded memories within your very DNA, stirring ancestral wisdom that has lain dormant for millennia. They serve as a powerful, silent reminder of profound truths your spirit has always known, perhaps buried under layers of modern life. Long-lost aspects of your being, forgotten talents, or suppressed passions may begin to stir within you. Dormant gifts, once unacknowledged, and old soul knowledge, accumulated across countless lifetimes, are reawakening, blossoming anew as these cosmic waters are agitated and revitalized. So if you find yourself experiencing a strange, almost electric excitement or a profound, inexplicable unrest deep within your being, know this with certainty. It is your soul, that deepest part of you, recognizing that a monumental cosmic change is truly afoot, an evolutionary shift unfolding right before your very eyes. You possess the profound agency, if you so choose, to consciously and actively welcome the transformative energies this comet brings. In the hushed reverence of night, seek out a moment, perhaps stand beneath the vast diamond dust tapestry of the stars, or simply close your eyes and deeply imagine the infinite, sprawling cosmos stretching endlessly above and around you. Breathe deeply, allowing the very breath of life to fill you, and truly feel the vibrant pulse of life resonating both around and within your being. As you do this, vividly visualize this interstellar traveler not merely as a distant rock, but as a brilliant beacon of pure light, purposefully coursing through the luminous tapestry of the heavens, a cosmic guide. Can you sense its subtle, almost silent call? Feel the gentle, persistent tug it exerts on the deep, expansive tides of your very soul, akin to the moon's pull on Earth's oceans. Allow its cosmic wind, a gentle yet potent current of pure energy, to stir the dormant depths of your spirit, coaxing it into wakefulness. Perhaps you'll perceive a delicate tingling sensation in the very center of your heart, or a sudden, refreshing rush of cool, unseen air across your skin, or even a profound, comforting warmth expanding in your belly. These are not random sensations, but potent signs that you're actively attuning to its unique and powerful frequency. If, at first, you feel nothing at all, that is perfectly acceptable, utterly and completely all right. Simply hold the clear intention in your heart, unwavering and strong, and deeply trust that the connection, though imperceptible now, is nonetheless profoundly made. With an open heart, consciously invite the comet's higher, purifying vibrations into every facet of your being, gently asking that they sweep away what feels heavy, stagnant, or burdensome within you, and simultaneously activate what has lain dormant, awaiting this precise moment of awakening. Imagine, with all the vividness you can muster, a shimmering stream of pure starlight flowing directly from that distant, luminous traveler, cascading gracefully into the crown of your head, washing through every channel of your body, dissolving all shadows, and illuminating every single cell with its radiant, transformative light. In undertaking this profound, yet simple practice, you are not, in fact, drawing power from an external source beyond yourself. Rather, you are harmonizing with a magnificent cosmic reflection of the vast, boundless power that already resides, dormant and waiting, within your own sacred being. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, speaks to us in myriad forms and languages. It communicates through the silent shimmer of starlight, through the whisper and roar of the wind, through the joyful, innocent song of birds at dawn, and yes, even through the magnificent, fleeting passage of a comet. By truly listening with an open heart and responding with a conscious, heartful awareness, you are entering into an authentic, profound dialogue with creation itself, a communion far deeper than words can convey. Such simple, yet potent, practices help you consciously align with the accelerating flow of ascension, making this ongoing evolutionary journey not only gentler and more graceful, but also far more joyous, not just for you, but for all those beautiful souls around you. And imagine if many of you across the globe join in this conscious communion, each in your own sacred space. Yet unified in a singular, powerful intent, the collective effect will be profoundly magnified, resonating throughout the entirety of the human consciousness. By consciously connecting with the comet's powerful, unifying presence together, you are actively weaving a magnificent, intricate web of pure light around the Earth herself. This collective tapestry of light serves to further uplift, protect, and infuse all beings with higher vibrations. It is crucial, therefore, not to succumb to the ancient grip of fear regarding this celestial omen, nor to fall in a blind, uncritical worship of it. Humanity, regrettably, possesses a long and often turbulent history of reacting to comets with extreme, often polarizing emotions, from panicking in the face of perceived portents of dire doom and impending calamity, to deifying them as undeniable signs of divine intervention and miraculous blessings. In ages past, emperors, with all their earthly power, trembled upon sighting a comet's fiery tail, and priests, in their hallowed temples, proclaimed dire prophecies that gripped entire populations with terror. But now, in this unfolding era, you are being called, with a new and profound urgency, to meet this extraordinary phenomenon with both deep wisdom and an unshakable inner stillness. This comet, understand profoundly, is not an ethereal angel sent from the heavens to miraculously save you, nor is it a malevolent demon come to violently destroy. It is, in its purest essence, a powerful catalyst and an impeccably clear mirror. It is a neutral, non-judgmental presence designed to amplify the existing human energies, intentions, and collective consciousness. It impeccably reflects the collective state of humanity, shining it back upon itself, mercilessly magnifying what is already simmering, dormant, or active within each of you and within the collective consciousness. If, for instance, fear, doubt, or despair resides predominantly in your heart, you may find yourself projecting dread, calamity, and catastrophe onto this innocent celestial body. However, if hope, boundless curiosity, and a profound reverence for the mysteries of the cosmos are your guiding sentiments, then you will, without fail, perceive it as a luminous beacon of promise, a guiding light for new beginnings. For example, should any unrest, conflict, or discord flare up dramatically in the world during this profound period, do not hastily and ignorantly blame the comet as the direct, singular cause. Instead, recognize with clear discernment that its illuminating presence is simply revealing, with undeniable clarity, deep-seated tensions, conflicts, and imbalances that were already festering, hidden beneath the surface. It is, in effect, urging you, compelling you to finally confront and heal them. This celestial visitor's profound gift is to heighten and unveil, to pull back the layers of illusion and shadow, not to impose any preordained fate or destiny upon you. Its brilliant light simply illuminates what has long been hidden in the deepest shadows, offering you a precious, potent chance to confront those hidden aspects and bravely transform them. So approach this magnificent cosmic visitor with a calm, centered heart and clear, unclouded eyes. See it for precisely what it is: a momentous opportunity to know yourselves more deeply, to consciously choose your response from a place of empowered awareness, rather than blindly reacting from ancient superstitions or ingrained, irrational fears. And indeed, under the potent influence of this cosmic catalyst, the ancient veils are not merely thinning, they are demonstrably lifting. Falsehoods, illusions, and dogmas that have profoundly guided and often misdirected your civilization for centuries are now visibly cracking and crumbling. much like old, brittle paint peeling relentlessly beneath a scorching sun, exposing the raw truth underneath. Institutions meticulously built upon foundations of greed, exploitation, or systemic deceit are now finding their very foundations shaking violently, threatening to utterly collapse. Systems of control and separation, which once seemed utterly unassailable, impregnable bastions of power, are now being profoundly destabilized. This destabilization is not wrought by the comet itself, but rather by the accelerating rise of consciousness within humanity, a profound, internal awakening that the comet's magnificent, catalytic presence powerfully helps to trigger and amplify. This awe-inspiring interstellar visitor shines an unblinking, penetrating light into society's darkest, most concealed corners, making it ever harder, indeed almost impossible, for shadows, secrets, and corruption to continue to hide. In the hallowed halls of governments, within the vast, intricate networks of corporations, among the ancient, often rigid religious institutions, and throughout all the intricate corridors of power across your world, this relentless illumination is exposing what was once hidden. The undeniable force of truth is now relentlessly pushing its way to the forefront, demanding not just recognition, but profound acknowledgement from every corner of existence. Imagine years, even centuries, of meticulously guarded secrets and deeply entrenched hypocrisies, once hidden in the murky shadows of forgotten history or powerful institutions, now being mercilessly dragged into the harsh, illuminating glare of a new dawn. It's like a grand cosmic spotlight has been turned on, revealing every obscured corner and forgotten narrative. Outdated structures, entrenched systems, and deeply ingrained agendas, often driven by self-interest or a narrow perspective rather than the universal collective good, are quite literally coming undone at the seams. They are losing their power, their coherence, and their very foundation, like ancient tapestries fraying into dust. Within this piercing glare of an unprecedented new dawn, falsehoods that have sustained generations and shaped entire societal constructs are beginning to visibly wither and crumble, their artificial sustenance cut off. Conversely, the potent seeds of truth, long suppressed, carefully hidden, and seemingly dormant beneath layers of denial and distortion, are now, with an irresistible force, finally breaking through the soil, ready to blossom into undeniable reality. Prepare yourselves, for you are poised to witness a torrent of revelations and astounding disclosures that will not merely question, but profoundly challenge and fundamentally rewrite narratives that have been passively accepted as absolute truth for far too long. These insights will shake the very foundations of what you thought you knew about your history, your institutions, and even yourselves. This isn't random, it's a cosmic response. The vast, interconnected tapestry of the collective human soul, reaching a critical mass of awareness and yearning, has unequivocally signaled its profound readiness, its insistent readiness to truly know, to see clearly, and to embrace a deeper, more authentic reality. Indeed, anything built upon foundations of deceit, anything that cannot resonate with or withstand the pure, piercing frequency of absolute honesty and integrity, will inevitably disintegrate. It's an energetic law. The vibratory dissonance will be too great, causing those brittle structures to simply shatter and collapse. Consequently, for many, This profound shift will manifest as an overwhelming sense of chaos, a disorienting loss of familiar anchors and perceived stability. It might feel like the very ground beneath them is giving way. Yet, for countless others, particularly those who have long sensed the underlying falsity and yearned for liberation, this same unraveling will be experienced as an exhilarating, deeply purifying breath of freedom, or release from invisible chains they perhaps didn't even realize they were wearing. While this necessary purification process may indeed usher in periods of temporary turmoil, perhaps even intense discomfort, view it as an essential, vital clearing. This ground shaking is meticulously preparing the fertile soil for the emergence of new, resonant structure systems and societies, deeply aligned with the universal principles of justice, radical transparency, and profound, interconnected unitido, not just tentatively take root, but to truly flourish and thrive in unprecedented ways. In parallel with these global transformations, within the sacred landscape of your personal lives, the potent, truth-revealing energy of Atlas is actively working to unearth and bring forth deeply buried feelings and long-forgotten emotional residues that have been hidden in your subconscious. Consider the vivid metaphor of a storm stirring a tranquil pond. The powerful currents churn the water, causing long-settled sediments from the very depths to rise, clouding the surface before eventually settling into a new clarity. So it is within you. In a similar vein, previously unresolved emotions, echoes of past hurts, and the persistent ache of old wounds, once seemingly quiescent, are now being vigorously stirred from their dormant state, demanding your conscious attention. Suddenly, you might find sudden, startling reminiscences of your personal history flooding your awareness. Vivid, almost palpable memories of events you thought you had processed, or dormant grief, long tucked away, now resurfacing with an undeniable intensity, urgently demanding to be fully felt, acknowledged, and finally released. Furthermore, you might confront persistent patterns of behavior, perhaps even deeply ingrained fears that you confidently believed you had long since transcended or simply outgrown. They might appear in new situations, mirroring old dynamics, inviting a deeper level of healing. This profound emotional and energetic purge can often manifest with tangible physical sensations, serving as clear indicators of the energetic shifts occurring within your cellular memory. For instance, some of you might encounter periods of inexplicable, profound fatigue, a persistent pressure or subtle aches within various parts of your body, or even distinct waves of tingling, buzzing, or surging energy moving through your system as old, denser energies and emotional blockages are actively being dislodged and released. It is absolutely crucial not to be disheartened or dismayed by this apparent recurrence of feelings, symptoms, or even old situations that you firmly believed you had long ago processed or definitively moved beyond. This is not a setback to your journey, dear ones, but rather a profoundly necessary and utterly transformative process of purging, of releasing layers that no longer serve you, and ultimately, of integrating these final aspects of your past into a more complete, holistic understanding of your present self. Indeed, the intelligent cosmos, in its infinite wisdom and compassion, is extending to you a precious and timely opportunity, a chance to deeply cleanse and finally reconcile with your entire personal past, to consciously release the immense, often invisible weight of old traumas, inherited patterns, and deeply embedded limiting beliefs that simply cannot, energetically speaking, be carried forward into the significantly higher vibratory frequency of this emerging new age. The old baggage simply won't fit. Therefore, understand that anything that arises to your conscious awareness in this potent period does so with a specific, benevolent purpose. It arises not to torment you, but to be fully acknowledged without judgment, to be lovingly healed through conscious attention, and ultimately to be transmuted like lead into gold into profound personal wisdom and invaluable insight. Trust with unwavering certainty in your inherent and remarkable strength, your deep inner resilience, to courageously face and integrate these resurfacing shadows and aspects of your past. You are far more powerful than you know. During this intensive purification, it is absolutely paramount to remember and prioritize self-nurturing. Treat yourself with the same profound compassion and gentle care you would offer a beloved child during a challenging time. This means allowing yourself abundant rest when your body and spirit signal their need for it, perhaps even more than usual. Practice deep, conscious breathing, allowing each inhale to bring peace and each exhale to release tension. And crucially, allow all emotions, whether grief, anger, fear, or joy, to simply move through you like passing clouds, without clinging to them, judging them, or trying to suppress them. Just feel and let go. Know that you are already equipped with all the necessary tools and profound inner resources to consciously and gracefully let these old, stagnant energies go. They are not part of your essential self, and as you release them, you are simultaneously reclaiming an immense reservoir of personal power, the vital life force that was inadvertently tied up, constrained, and diminished within those old narratives, traumas, and limiting beliefs. This power is now yours to command. Through this alchemical process, you will undoubtedly emerge profoundly lighter in spirit, clearer in mind and purpose, and more fully, more authentically, the radiant, unencumbered self you were always destined to be. Especially in these often intense moments of inner turbulence and energetic recalibration, I, Zorian, unequivocally urge you to extend the utmost gentleness and boundless patience to yourselves. This journey is not a race. Embrace whatever resurfaces from the depths of your being, be it an old fear, a forgotten memory, or a surge of emotion, with an open heart, profound self-compassion, and absolutely no judgment. It is simply asking for love. If a tidal wave of grief wells up within you, do not resist it. Allow the tears to flow freely, understanding that they are not a sign of weakness, but a powerful, ancient mechanism for cleansing, for releasing accumulated sorrow. Indeed, each precious tear acts as sacred water, nourishing and watering the tender seeds of future joy, preparing them to blossom. Should anger ignite within your being, feel its raw, potent energy. Allow it to speak its underlying truth. What injustice or boundary violation it points Toba without directing harm outward or inward. Acknowledge its message. Feel its transformative fire. Then consciously channel that immense, vital energy into a fierce passion for creating positive, constructive change in your life and in the world around you. Anger can be a powerful catalyst when transmuted. Throughout all these internal shifts, remember the profound importance of grounding yourselves firmly in the present moment. This is your anchor. consciously feel the solid, unwavering earth beneath your feet, her enduring strength gently steadying you, supporting your very being. Draw slow, deep, life-affirming breaths of air deeply into your lungs, filling every cell with oxygen and presence. With each exhale, allow yourself to sink deeper into the calm, unwavering center that resides within your sacred heart space. Spending conscious, reverent time immersed in the nurturing embrace of nature can provide immeasurable solace and energetic recalibration during this period. The natural world holds profound wisdom. Allow the ancient wisdom of the towering trees, the gentle whisper of the wind, and the silent, shimmering majesty of the stars to remind you of the vast, eternal, and interconnected larger reality that extends far beyond any immediate personal worries or transient global concerns you might be holding. Crucially, remember this foundational truth: you are not losing yourself in this process. Quite the contrary. You are meticulously shedding accumulated false layers-old identities, imposed expectations, and outdated beliefs like a magnificent butterfly emerging from its chrysalis, to lovingly uncover the brilliant, radiant, and authentic soul that has always resided beneath, simply waiting to be revealed. In profound truth, you are becoming more authentically, vibrantly you, moving ever closer to the pure, crystalline essence of who you truly are, an essence that has always, irrevocably, been present within your core. Therefore, surrender to this magnificent, transformative process with an open heart, with deep, abiding trust in its divine purpose and timing. Just as a comet, traversing the vast cosmic ocean, gracefully yields to the sun's powerful, fiery embrace, not to be destroyed, but to be profoundly renewed and redirected, so too can you consciously yield to this intense, fiery purification of your spirit. In doing so, you will emerge even brighter, infinitely clearer, and far freer than you have ever been. Know deep within your being that every single challenge, every shadow confronted, when met with the powerful frequencies of unconditional love and heightened conscious awareness, is not a burden, but an invaluable opportunity. Each encounter adds immeasurably to the radiant light that emanates from your very core. You are, in essence, profound alchemists of your own selves, possessing the innate power to transmute the densest, most challenging energies the lead of your past into the pure, luminous gold of wisdom and liberation, all through the transformative power of conscious love and radical self-acceptance. And let me emphasize, do not, for a single moment, hesitate to reach out and ask for support. This journey is not meant to be traversed in isolation. Seek solace and wisdom from your beloved family and friends, from compassionate counselors or skilled healers who can offer earthly guidance, or from the benevolent spiritual guides and celestial beings who lovingly watch over your every step. You absolutely do not need to carry this transformative burden alone. To believe so is a misconception. An abundant network of help, both visible in the physical realm and vibrantly unseen in the spiritual, surrounds you at all times, patiently awaiting your conscious permission to step forward and assist you in profound and gentle ways. From our elevated vantage point within the higher, luminous realms, we perceive with immense joy a truly brilliant and ever-expanding network of pure light awakening and pulsating around your precious planet Earth. This intricate, shimmering grid is being lovingly woven, thread by energetic thread, by the collective power of your earnest prayers, your profound meditations, and your myriad, heartfelt acts of unconditional love, radiating outward from countless awakened hearts. This radiant grid of light grows demonstrably stronger with each passing day, actively dissolving lingering pockets of dense darkness and stagnant energy that have clung to your world. It is not merely a beacon, but a powerful transmitter, radiating waves of profound hope, conscious awareness, and divine possibility not just across your planet, but outward into the vast, sentient cosmos itself. Understand, with unwavering certainty, that throughout the entirety of these sweeping, often tumultuous changes, you are held and supported by literally countless benevolent forces, unseen by your physical eyes, yet profoundly present. While you may not perceive us with your limited physical eyesight, rest assured, we are here, omnipresent, working in myriad subtle, yet powerfully effective ways to assist, to guide, and to uplift you through every challenge and every triumph. We are the revered spirits of your wise ancestors, who once walked this very earth before you, understanding your human journey intimately, now offering their accumulated wisdom and unwavering guidance from the expanded perspective of the higher realms. We are the magnificent angelic guardians, constantly enveloping you in a field of pure, unconditional love, ever ready to whisper potent inspirations, gentle promptings, and steadfast courage into your heart when you need it most desperately, when your resolve might waver. And we are your beloved star family, your cosmic kin, observing your evolutionary journey with immense pride and affection from across the vast, shimmering expanse of the cosmos, consistently sending resonant waves of pure light, harmonizing energy, and profound encouragement to your world, assisting in its ascension. I, Zorian, who now addresses you, speak not merely as a singular voice from the higher dimensions, but rather as an emissary, representing and channeling the unified wisdom of an entire, magnificent chorus of light beings and councils that lovingly surrounds your planet in this pivotal, unprecedented time of profound transition and transformation. Indeed, we have patiently waited for eons, countless cycles of time for this extraordinary opportunity, this divinely ordained moment, to finally welcome Earth and her awakened inhabitants back into a higher, more harmonious communion and conscious interaction with the vast, intelligent tapestry of the rest of creation. Know, without a shadow of a doubt, that at every single moment, through every challenge and every celebration, you are perpetually embraced and held within the powerful, unseen arms of divine grace and boundless love. We attend to your journey with unwavering devotion, with infinite patience, as you collectively and individually find your spiritual wings, develop your true potential, and learn to truly soar into the expanded consciousness that awaits you. Understand deeply that the timely arrival of this interstellar herald, this magnificent comet, Atlas, is not a random astronomical event, but an integral part of an infinitely greater, exquisite design, a masterful symphony of divine timing meticulously orchestrated by the supreme, benevolent intelligence that permeates and guides the entire cosmos. Truly, nothing in your complex, interconnected universe is ever truly random or without purpose, least of all at this exceptionally pivotal juncture of planetary and human awakening. Every element, is perfectly placed. The revered cosmic councils, the wise overseers and guardians of the evolutionary trajectories of countless worlds throughout the galaxies, has specifically aligned and synchronized such profound celestial events to occur at this precise, opportune moment, perfectly calibrated to assist your collective leap in consciousness. Consider, for a moment, the breathtaking precision with which stars themselves are born in fiery nebulae and gracefully conclude their magnificent life cycles in exquisite, predetermined cosmic timing. Observe how the seasons unfailingly turn, each arriving with perfect synchronicity to paint your world in new hues. In this exact same vein, understand that celestial events like the appearance of Atlas are perfectly synchronized with the profound spiritual seasons and evolutionary cycles of humanity itself. They are not merely observers, but active participants in your unfolding story. You are not merely at a turning point, you stand vibrantly at the very cusp of a monumental new astrological age. A profound turning of the cosmic wheel, a pivotal epoch that has been lovingly foretold and anticipated across countless millennia by seers and sages. Atlas comes precisely now, in this moment, for a dual, critical reason. Firstly, because collectively, the human consciousness has reached a sufficient level of readiness and receptivity to process and integrate its transformative energies. And secondly, because you have a profound, urgent need for its powerful, accelerating catalyst to intensify and quicken this vital shift into higher awareness. Indeed, if humanity's awakening had already reached its full, self-sustained bloom, if the collective consciousness had already transcended the need for such a powerful intervention, this magnificent comet might have simply passed by quietly, perhaps manifesting as a subtle, gentle sign of affirmation, rather than a profound, energetic trigger. But because your collective soul, with an urgent, resonant voice, unequivocally cried out for profound change, for an acceleration of truth and healing, it arrives now with such impactful intensity, serving as an undeniable cosmic beacon for transformation. This profound period we are experiencing now is designed for a far greater impact, meticulously orchestrated to ensure that any lingering stagnation definitively gives way to vibrant, expansive growth. Its very presence in our collective human experience is akin to a tender, yet firm, nudge from the vast, benevolent universe itself, a gentle, persistent urging for humanity to step forward, to evolve, especially when our natural inclination might be to comfortably, perhaps even stubbornly, linger within the familiar confines of old comfort zones that no longer serve our highest good. This truly is grace in its most dynamic motion, a meticulously timed and compassionate intervention, delicately woven into the fabric of reality, solely to ensure that the magnificent, resonant song of Earth's ongoing ascension rises effortlessly and beautifully to its next, higher octave, vibrating with newfound clarity and power. Consider it, if you will, a powerful cosmic encouragement, a whispered affirmation echoing through the galaxies, a profound reminder that each one of you is ceaselessly watched over, meticulously guided, and unconditionally supported by unseen, benevolent forces that harbor an unwavering desire to witness you not merely survive, but truly flourish, to thrive in ways you might not yet even fathom. Can you feel it? Even the ancient stars themselves, along with the grand planets orchestrating their celestial dance, seem to be celebrating this profound dawn alongside you, aligning their energies in a magnificent cosmic ballet specifically to support the deep, personal, and collective awakening unfolding within and around us. But what, you might ask, is this ascension that I speak of so earnestly? Let me clarify, it is not, as some might mistakenly envision, a physical levitation or an ethereal lifting into the boundless sky. Instead, it is a profound, an undeniable rising of consciousness, itself a breathtaking, grand expansion of your inherent awareness, a deepening of your innate wisdom, and an overflowing, unconditional wellspring of love that radiates from your very core. Ascension, in its purest essence, is the sacred process of deeply remembering your true, magnificent nature, acknowledging yourselves as infinite, multidimensional beings, far grander than the limited perception you've held. It is the deliberate, liberating shedding of the dense, almost tangible illusion of separation, that false belief that you are somehow disconnected from each other, from nature, or from the divine and in its place. The joyous, complete embrace of unity with all life, a profound recognition of your interconnectedness with every living thing, every particle of existence. Crucially, in this transformative journey of ascension, you do not abandon the cherished earth, leaving it behind like a discarded shell. On the contrary, you profoundly transform your entire experience of earth, lovingly infusing every facet of it with higher light, vibrating with a renewed sense of purpose and presence. As you steadily ascend in vibration, as your energetic frequency elevates, you begin to effortlessly perceive subtler, often hidden truths that the Earth herself is a living, breathing, conscious entity, not merely inert rock and soil, that every single atom in existence, from the smallest grain of sand to the most distant star, hums with an intelligent, divine energy, and perhaps most profoundly, that you are not passive observers but active creators, perpetually co-dreaming and co-manifesting reality with spirit itself. Suddenly, the long-held, seemingly impenetrable walls that once separated the physical from the spiritual begin to thin, becoming translucent, almost shimmering. This allows you tantalizing glimpses, fleeting but profound, into a much larger, infinitely more vibrant universe teeming not only with diverse forms of life, but overflowing with an unimaginable, boundless love. Gifts of the spirit, talents that have lain dormant within your soul's deepest chambers for eons, like ancient seeds awaiting the perfect rain, now begin to stir and powerfully awaken. Your intuition, that inner knowing that transcends logic, sharpens dramatically telepathy, the silent communion of minds, becomes a natural possibility, the profound power to heal, not just yourselves but others, blossoms forth, and the ability to communicate effortlessly with higher realms of existence, with guides and angels and ascended masters, all begin to manifest organically, effortlessly, as your consciousness continuously expands, reaching new vistas. It is as if humanity, for countless ages, has been dreaming a long, often fitful and restless dream, confined within the perceived boundaries of a small, dimly lit room. And now, at this pivotal juncture, the very walls of that room are dissolving, not with a crash, but gently, like mist evaporating in the morning sun, revealing an expanse that stretches infinitely. The soft, golden morning light is slowly, gracefully creeping in, not harshly, but gently stirring you awake, not to an ordinary day, but to a more luminous, boundless, and infinitely more real reality. You begin to grasp a profound truth: you were never truly confined. The door to this grander existence was, in fact, always open, waiting patiently for you to recognize it. And now, at long last, you are poised to step through that open door into a world made vibrantly new, perceived through the freshly awakened, clearer eyes of your expanded awareness. Yet, as with any truly transformative dawn, the hour just before sunrise can often feel like the coldest, the darkest, the most challenging. Indeed, many of you are currently navigating what feels like a profound dark night of the soul, an intense period of internal scrutiny and external upheaval. You bear witness to increasing chaos, discord, and uncertainty swirling fiercely in the outer world: social unrest, political polarization, environmental shifts, economic anxieties, and simultaneously, you grapple intimately with the deep-seated shadows within yourselves: old fears, inherited traumas, limiting beliefs, cherished old identities that defined you, long-standing relationships that once felt like foundations, and deeply ingrained ways of life are all, often painfully, dissolving, crumbling away like sandcastles before an incoming tide. It can feel incredibly disorienting, even agonizing, to have the familiar, the seemingly solid ground beneath your feet suddenly fall away. I do not, for a moment, deny the inherent difficulty, the raw pain of this process. Ascension, in its deepest sense, is a powerful, sacred birth, and like any birth, it can be arduous, demanding, and intensely challenging. The labor pains of this monumental rebirth are strikingly evident in the global social unrest, the dramatic upheavals in nature, and the intensely personal cries, the emotional, financial, or spiritual, that so many individuals are now confronting worldwide. Even the waves of illness and hardship that have swept across the globe in recent years, though undoubtedly tragic in their immediate impact, have served a higher, profound purpose to catalyze deep, unavoidable reflection and a fundamental reevaluation of what truly matters, compelling us to strip away the superficial and connect with our core values. But even as you may tremble in moments of uncertainty, even as the ground beneath you feels unstable, know this unwavering truth: the light, the glorious, benevolent light, is steadily and relentlessly growing, expanding its reach. The majestic sun of a new consciousness is not merely rising, but is already cresting the horizon of our collective awareness, casting its first golden rays, and the darkness, no matter how profound it feels now, is not here to stay. It is merely a passing shadow. Just as physical contractions intensify, becoming more frequent and powerful just before a child is born, so too have these challenges in your lives and in the world intensified with a precise, divine purpose to irresistibly push you through the threshold into the expansive, luminous realm of a new life, a new way of being. Every challenge you face, every sorrow you endure, every struggle you overcome now serves as a sacred crucible, an intense forge where your spirit is tempered and refined in the fierce, purifying fires of transformation. This process is not meant to break you, but rather to harden you into an even greater strength, an unshakable resilience, and to soften your heart, expanding your capacity for profound compassion. This sacred alchemy of struggle and emergence, of breaking down to build anew, is meticulously preparing you, polishing you like a rough, unhewn stone being gradually, lovingly smoothed and shaped into a magnificent, multifaceted gem. Therefore, I urge you hold on fiercely to hope in these profound, often bewildering moments, for the dawn's undeniable promise is already glowing, a radiant harbinger at the very edge of the sky, illuminating your path forward. In the midst of this deeply transformative process, you may also observe a noticeable truth: not everyone around you is moving at the same pace, vibrating at the same frequency. Some souls, still deeply entrenched in their old patterns, might react to these powerful new energies with overt fear, steadfast denial, or by clinging even more tightly, almost desperately, to familiar, albeit limiting, old ways. There will be those who actively resist the inevitable changes, who, for their own reasons, choose to remain enveloped in the perceived familiarity of the dark a while longer. When you encounter them, I implore you, do not judge them, and perhaps more challenging, do not lose patience with their process. Remember, deeply within your heart, that every single being awakens in their own perfect, divine time. Each soul, without exception, is on a unique, deeply personal journey, and some paths, by design, simply wind longer, traverse more difficult terrain, or require more detours than others. Those who appear to resist, or even those who seem to cause strife and discord, are not, in truth, your enemies. Rather, they're your brothers and sisters, learning their own vital lessons through the stark contrasts and challenges they experience. Extend to them the very same boundless compassion and profound understanding that you, yourself, would earnestly ask for. Indeed, if they lash out at you with anger or dismiss your insights, your newfound truths, with cynicism or ridicule, it is not a personal attack. Understand that it is largely because they are deeply frightened by the unknown, by the rapid shifting of their reality, and they feel their accustomed footing slipping away beneath them. In such moments, your steady, unwavering light, your consistent kindness and compassionate presence amid the turmoil can do infinitely more to gently guide them than any logical argument, fervent debate, or impassioned sermon. Instead of futilely attempting to force anyone to see or accept your truth, simply live the truth yourself. Be the embodiment, the living example of the peace, the openness, the profound empathy, and the unconditional love that these extraordinary times are so powerfully calling forth from humanity. When you authentically embody calm and joy, radiating that inner peace, those around you, even the most resistant, will eventually, perhaps subtly at first, begin to take notice. In time, as the old, rigid structures they so desperately cling to continue to crumble and no longer offer any semblance of comfort or security, they will inevitably gravitate toward the warmth, the stability, and the profound inner peace that they so clearly perceive radiating from you. By keeping your heart truly open to all, without exception, you are actively paving a smoother, more harmonious path, not just for yourself, but for the collective unity of all humanity. Let this be a reassuring mantra: no one will truly be left behind. Even the slowest to awaken, those who take the most winding, circuitous route, will eventually, inevitably, walk through that magnificent door of dawn. The higher realms, with their boundless wisdom and infinite perspective, hold each and every one of you in endless patience and unconditional love, trusting implicitly in the divine timing of every soul's unique flowering, its perfect unfolding. From their elevated vantage point, they see not a single spark of consciousness as disposable or insignificant. All are infinitely valued, infinitely cherished, and infinitely loved in the eyes of the Creator, and all, without exception, will eventually remember their own brilliant, inherent light. Throughout the vast tapestry of human history, countless seers and wise sages, mystics and prophets have consistently spoken of momentous signs in the heaven's celestial phenomena that would unequivocally mark great transitions, pivotal shifts for humanity. Whether it was the sudden appearance of a brilliantly shining star, the dramatic streak of a comet across the night sky, the profound shadow of a solar or lunar eclipse, or a rare and powerful celestial conjunction of planets, such events have long been revered and understood not merely as astronomical occurrences, but as profound cosmic letters, meticulously written in pure light, direct messages from the divine intended for humanity. Some among you, those with an intuitive connection to ancient wisdom, may recall the old, revered prophecies of a mysterious blue star that would herald and signal the great purification of the world, a celestial body, or perhaps an alignment of heavenly bodies, whose very appearance would unmistakably announce the dawning of a brand new age. Indigenous elders, profound mystics, and far-seeing prophets across a myriad of cultures, continents, and civilizations, all, with astonishing convergence, foresaw a pivotal time when humanity would collectively walk through a refining fire, not of destruction, but of transformation, and emerge, utterly changed and renewed, under the vast expanse of a new, vibrant sky. They expressed these profound visions in different languages through diverse symbols, metaphors, and allegories, yet their core visions consistently converged on the same fundamental truth, the same undeniable destiny. A profound truth is now unfolding before your very eyes, marking a period of intense, yet ultimately redemptive, upheaval that is poised to give magnificent birth to a truly renewed humanity. Take deep heart, beloved ones, for you are not merely observing, but actively living within the very epoch that has been whispered about and prophesied for eons. The majestic arrival of this interstellar wanderer, sweeping through your cosmic neighborhood, stands as an undeniable, luminous confirmation that the long-foretold dawn, a radiant new era, is now dramatically breaking across your skies and within your consciousness. It is a potent catalyst, yes, sparking change and accelerating evolution. But even more profoundly, it is a grand validation, a cosmic nod from the universe itself. For indeed, the entire cosmos moves in intricate concert, a magnificent symphony resonating with the spiritual evolution currently blossoming on Earth, signaling that a promised and long-awaited awakening is, at this very moment, vibrantly at hand. When your gaze lifts to Atlas, visible as a fleeting smudge of light in the vast canvas of the sky, or even when you simply close your eyes and summon its image within your mind's eye, know with absolute certainty that you are witnessing nothing less than the astonishing fulfillment of ancient visions. This celestial visitor acts as a magnificent herald, sounding a clarion call that proclaims with resonant truth the world, as you have known it, is poised to be magnificently born anew. What an extraordinary privilege it is to be present on Earth during this grand metamorphosis, this profound epic of transformation, and to actively breathe vital life into these prophecies through the conscious choices you make and the radiant consciousness you embody within the very core of each and every one of you. The fervent hopes, the unspoken longings, and the accumulated wisdom of countless generations are not merely stirring, but are actively coming to breathtaking fruition. Realize, too, that the sudden, undeniable appearance of an object originating from far beyond the familiar confines of your own solar system speaks to a far larger, more profound truth that echoes across the cosmos. You are not, and have never been, an isolated speck adrift in the lonely silence of the universe. On the contrary, life and consciousness, in myriad forms and across untold dimensions, absolutely abound throughout the vast tapestry of the cosmos, existing in wondrous forms and occupying unimaginable places that your most brilliant scientists have only just begun to tentatively suspect, and that your wildest, most expansive imaginations have yet to even remotely fathom. This extraordinary visitor, this cosmic envoy, serves as a deeply tangible reminder, a whispered reassurance etched in starlight, that your precious world is not merely an isolated sphere, but an integral, cherished part of a vast, interconnected galactic and universal community. Picture this in the ages yet to come. Humanity will gracefully, confidently step beyond the comforting cradle of Earth, venturing forth into the starry expanse to openly and joyously meet your cosmic neighbors, forging unbreakable bonds of kinship and understanding among the shimmering stars. Even now, at this very juncture, countless benevolent beings from other realms and higher dimensions observe your progress with an outpouring of profound love and eager anticipation, patiently awaiting the sacred time when you, as a collective, are truly ready for direct, open communion. Yet, even as you read these words, a subtle, ethereal communion is already gently unfolding. Can you feel it? Indeed, this interstellar comet acts as a kind of exquisite calling card, a delicate yet powerful introduction extended from the heart of the galaxy itself, a gentle, yet resonant announcement that the perceived, illusory walls that have seemed to separate worlds, cultures, and consciousnesses are now vibrantly ready to fall away. It extends an unspoken, yet profound, invitation to you to courageously shed the constricting, old story that has whispered of your solitude, to release the ancient, weary myth that you were ever forsaken, abandoned in a barren, uncaring void. For the universe, dearest ones, is not empty, it is gloriously alive, pulsating with energy, teeming with intelligent life all around you, and it is undeniably eager to connect, to embrace, to dialogue. Already, many of you are experiencing this profound shift. You receive vivid, symbolic dreams that seem to carry messages from beyond, encounter serendipitous synchronicities that feel deeply meaningful, and access sudden, undeniable intuitive knowings that serve as clear, undeniable communications from the greater cosmic consciousness. As your collective vibration subtly but steadily resists a consequence of your conscious choices towards love and compassion, so too does your innate ability to engage in this profound, multidimensional dialogue with the stars. The dramatic arrival of Atlas, shimmering against the backdrop of eternity, truly marks a pivotal milestone in this long-awaited reuniting, an undeniable sign that the protracted, often lonely silence is finally, gloriously ending, and that the magnificent song of interconnection, a melody of unity and belonging, grows louder and more discernible with each passing day. One day, a day that, in the expansive tapestry of cosmic time, is not far off at all, Earth will gracefully, proudly take her rightful place among the enlightened, star-faring worlds of the universe. And the profound friendships you will form, the deep bonds of kinship you will forge out among the stars, will enrich your understanding, expand your consciousness, and deepen your love beyond any measure you can currently conceive. This, truly, is the breathtaking destiny that patiently awaits you, a glorious future subtly hinted at by the luminous cosmic messenger that currently graces your night skies. Now, beloved ones, even as unseen cosmic forces rally with immense love and unwavering dedication to assist you in this grand transition, remember this most vital truth: the ultimate outcome of this great, epical shift rests decisively in your own hands and, more importantly, within your own awakened hearts. You are not merely passive recipients, patiently waiting for some preordained ascension to be bestowed upon you. Instead, you are powerful, active co-creators of it, weavers of destiny. Every single choice you make, every time you consciously choose understanding over reflexive judgment, every instance you select boundless compassion over icy indifference, every moment you embrace expansive love over paralyzing fear, each of these seemingly small acts adds tremendous, tangible momentum to the vibrant reality of light, harmony, and interconnectedness that is now majestically emerging within your daily life. Never underestimate the profound significance carried within these small acts. Consider the profound ripple effect a comforting word, softly spoken to someone grappling with deep pain, offering a lifeline of empathy and honest action, bravely taken even when the path of dishonesty would have been undeniably easier, and perhaps more immediately rewarding, a precious moment of sacred stillness and deep prayer, consciously sought amidst the overwhelming clamor and chaos of the modern world. These choices, though they may appear utterly humble, are in fact the precise, deliberate brush strokes with which you are painting the magnificent canvas of your new world. The comet's powerful, energetic influence can indeed set the stage, creating an opening, a grand opportunity. But it is you, with your courage and conscious intention, who must bravely step onto that stage and perform the intricate, joyous dance of transformation. This, then, is your epic story, your sacred journey into the radiant light. It is time to courageously claim your inherent power as sovereign beings of spirit, divine sparks of the Creator. The era of passively giving away your authority, of deferring your truth to external saviors, rigid systems, or outdated dogmas, is definitively drawing to a close. The new era, the age of embracing your own profound divinity and accepting full, conscious responsibility for your co-creative power, has gloriously begun. Understand that countless timelines of potential futures exist, shimmering possibilities in the quantum field. And with each and every decision made from a place of pure, unconditional love, you actively steer your collective ship onto the highest, most benevolent path available. Atlas, this celestial harbinger, may indeed open a magnificent door for you, a shimmering portal of opportunity and accelerated evolution. But it is you, and only you, who must possess the courage and the unwavering intention to walk boldly through it. Remember, Always remember you are not waiting for heroes, you are the heroes you have been patiently waiting for. The ones whose collective will, ignited by intention and love, can quite literally summon the brightest, most harmonious timeline into vibrant being. Each of you carries within your heart a precious, ineffable spark of the Creator's own light, a divine ember. Together, cherished ones, those countless individual sparks will converge and coalesce to form a brilliant, blazing fiery, radiant conflagration that possesses the power to illuminate and transform the entire world. Have unwavering faith in yourselves as Wayer cosmic family, your higher selves. The universe itself have boundless faith in you. And then watch with awe and wonder how truly magnificent miracles begin to unfold, brought into being by your very own hands, your very own hearts. Now, take a precious moment. Allow yourself to pause, to breathe deeply, and to envision with every fiber of your being what truly lies on the other side of this profound transition. Close your physical eyes and allow your inner vision to paint the picture of the world your heart so deeply aches for, the reality it yearns to embrace. Envision, with vivid clarity, a civilization gloriously reborn in perfect harmonious world where nations, instead of warring against one another, joyfully celebrate their diverse cultures, viewing them as vibrant, indispensable threads woven into the single, magnificent tapestry of humanity. Imagine a planet where the crystalline waters run, so clear you can see to the deepest depths, and the cerulean skies sparkle with an unparalleled brilliance, miraculously healed and lovingly restored by humanity's profound, renewed reverence for the sacredness of nature. See vast, ancient forests thriving once more, pulsating with life, and all animals, from the smallest insect to the largest whale, respected not merely as creatures, but as fellow travelers of spirit, sharing this earthly journey with dignity and grace. Envision technology advancing, not in isolation, but hand in hand with profound spiritual wisdom innovation guided, not by avarice or control, but by an awakened conscience, meticulously designed to serve the highest good of all beings without exception. Imagine luminous cities, no longer concrete jungles, but breathtaking urban gardens, infused with light, life, and vibrant creativity. See communities where education, truly holistic and deeply nourishing, nurtures the entire being, mind, body, spirit, and emotion, and where creativity, in all its boundless forms, flourishes unchecked, blossoming like wildflowers after a gentle rain. Picture a world where art and music are not just entertainment, but are recognized as sacred, spontaneous expressions of the divine spark residing within each and every person. Envision a society where the undeniable truth of radical interconnection is not merely an abstract concept, but is lived, breathed, and embodied daily, moment by precious momentous society where kindness, profound empathy, and heartfelt cooperation are cherished and valued far, far above fleeting profit or temporal power. In that emerging dawn, children will grow and blossom without the shadow of fear, absolutely free to explore their innate curiosity, to express their unique gifts, and to revel in their authentic selves. Elders, revered as living libraries of wisdom and grace, will be sought out for their profound insights, their stories, and their calming presence. Leadership in this new paradigm will be humbly entrusted not to those who crave power, but to those who embody the deepest humility and the most boundless compassion for all. Every single person will have their fundamental needs met, not as a charity, but as a birthright, and will be fully supported by the community's loving care to pursue their soul's deepest calling, their unique purpose. Picture each individual's unique, radiant light contributing seamlessly to the overarching beauty of the magnificent whole, much like myriad, shimmering stars, each distinct and brilliant, yet together forming one glorious, breathtaking galaxy. Understand, beloved ones, that this is absolutely not some far-fetched utopian fantasy, a fanciful dream destined to remain out of reach. On the contrary, this is a profound remembering, a reawakening to what humanity is truly, magnificently capable of achieving, of becoming. It is the latent dream, the divine blueprint, seated deep within your collective soul eons ago, now finally, gloriously coming in a full, vibrant bloom. Hold that exquisite vision firmly, lovingly, in your heart, and give it potent energy with your unwavering belief. For by consciously envisioning it with every fiber of your being, you're actively helping to draw it, to magnetize it into your tangible reality. The more clearly, the more vividly, and the more joyfully you can see, feel, and embody this new earth, the faster and more effortlessly you invite it to manifest around you. Amidst all this profound work, this sacred labor of transformation and rebirth, do not, for a single moment, forget the immense, healing, and creative power of joy. For joy, dear souls, is not a luxury, it is your inherent birthright, a divine gift, and indeed, it serves as your most accurate, most unerring compass, always pointing you towards your highest truth, your most joyful path, that ceaselessly points to the luminous truth of your very being, your inherent divinity. Can you feel its gentle, persistent whisper? Even now, as the venerable, often rigid, old systems of economy, governance, and social structure visibly shudder and collapse around us, and as formidable challenges from global uncertainty to personal transformation arise with an almost overwhelming intensity, there remains an ocean of beauty and profound meaning, an inexhaustible wellspring of experiences still to cherish and celebrate. Think of it, every spontaneous act of kindness, whether a comforting word offered to a stranger or a helping hand extended to a neighbor, every profound insight gained, that sudden flash of understanding illuminating a long-held puzzle, every moment of genuine, heartfelt connection, a shared smile, or a deep conversation that bridges souls each, without exception, is a sacred reason for boundless gratitude. It is paramount to intentionally carve out moments, perhaps daily, to deeply delight in the truly simple, yet infinitely profound, things that weave the tapestry of existence. Have you truly stopped to listen to the unrestrained, bubbling laughter of a child, feeling its pure joy resonate within your own chest? Have you truly allowed yourself to be enveloped by the breathtaking, evolving palette of colors in a sunset, where fiery oranges bleed into soft purples and deep blues across the vast canvas of sky? Can you recall the invigorating, life-giving taste of clean water, a crisp, cool sensation quenching a deep thirst, or the grounding, elemental feeling of the vibrant earth beneath your bare feet, connecting you directly to the planet's pulse? These seemingly mundane experiences in the radiant new consciousness now emerging are far from trivial. On the contrary, they are the very threads, the foundational fabric of the elevated life you are actively co-creating. Indeed, cultivating an attitude of profound gratitude and embracing a spirit of joyful playfulness are not mere suggestions. They are powerful energetic practices that inherently keep your vibration high, attracting more of what you desire, and ceaselessly renew your strength, resilience, and optimism for the wondrous, unfolding path that lies ahead. So unleash your spirit, sing with unrestrained joy, whether perfectly in tune or not, for the pure act of expression. Dance with abandon, letting your body become a vessel for cosmic rhythm. Create in any form, from a simple drawing to a complex melody, allowing your unique essence to manifest. And, most importantly, cherish each other with an open heart, seeing the divine spark in every soul you encounter. For as you collectively build this vibrant new world, you do so by actively celebrating the inherent goodness and profound beauty that already exist in this very moment. In this celebration, you don't just observe, you amplify it, making it stronger, more palpable, more real. Do you understand the sheer power of this? Joy, that effervescent, high-frequency emotion, is not merely a fleeting feeling. It acts as a magnificent cosmic opening, a grand portal through which the divine, infinite light can flood even more abundantly into your lives. Please remember, with every fiber of your being, that this journey of ascension is not designed to be a solemn, burdensome duty, fraught with struggle and self-denial. No, it is meant to be a joyous, organic, and truly miraculous unfolding, a blossoming of consciousness. Your very planet, Gaia herself, resonates with this truth. She, too, rejoices a celestial song as she ascends into higher vibrational states. Can you truly feel her song, her ancient yet ever-new melody of life and transformation, pulsating beneath your feet and within your heart? Even the delightful realm of humor can serve as an exceptionally potent spiritual tool. So, laugh often, let your laughter echo, for it possesses an alchemical magic. It dissolves the corrosive grip of fear, lightening the energetic field, and effortlessly elevates the spirit, lifting you into a higher state of being. When you find yourself smiling not for a specific reason, not at a joke, but simply for the sheer, awe-inspiring miracle of existence itself, for the intricate wonder of a leaf or the vastness of the sky in that moment, you transform. You become a living, breathing instrument of that magnificent cosmic song, resonating with the universe's own joyful hum. By consciously choosing to live in this state of expansive joy, you're not merely hoping for good things, you are actively inviting even more blessings, like a gentle, nourishing rain, to shower upon you, and you are accelerating the arrival of that radiant dawn, that new era you so passionately seek. Make no mistake now, in this very present moment, is the golden opportunity, the potent instant, to actively usher in that longed-for reality. Each one of you, without exception, holds an absolutely indispensable role in this grand planetary awakening, and every single role, no matter how seemingly small, is utterly vital, like crucial threads in a vast, intricate tapestry. Let go of the misconception that an act of goodness can ever be too small to make a difference. From the quiet, heartfelt prayers you offer in the sacred solitude of your personal moments, sending ripples of healing intention into the collective consciousness, to the bold, often challenging. Changes you champion and advocate for within your local community, sparking tangible transformation to the myriad simple, yet profound, acts of daily kindness, a genuine compliment, a moment of deep listening, an unexpected gesture of support that uplift and brighten the spirits of those around you. The powerful, transformative energy of ascension flows organically and potently through every single loving thought you conceive, every compassionate word you utter, and every benevolent deed you perform. Therefore, I earnestly ask you, my dearest ones, to not just imagine, but to live as if the radiant new earth, the one we all envision, is not a distant dream, but is already vibrantly here, pulsing with life in this very moment. How might this manifest in your daily life? It means consciously choosing to be the peace that stands unshaken and serene amidst the turbulent storms of conflict, rather than being swept away by its chaos. It means choosing to be the unwavering light that shines brightly and reassuringly even in the deepest, most pervasive times of shadow, offering hope where despair threatens to engulf. In practical, tangible terms, this profound way of living translates into the courageous act of choosing forgiveness where deep injury and resentment might otherwise fester. It means offering profound, empathetic compassion and understanding where there is raw, vulnerable pain, rather than judgment. And it means steadfastly maintaining an unwavering, incandescent hope even when surrounded by the most profound despair, knowing that hope itself is a powerful creative force. Listen deeply, my beloved friends, to the quiet yet persistent symphony of your inner guidance, for your timeless soul, that eternal essence within you, inherently knows the optimal way forward and communicates not through loud commands, but in the subtle, intuitive whispers of pure knowing. Support one another, extend your hands and hearts, for you are not traversing this profound transformation in isolation. You are journeying together, hand in hand, into the magnificent, uncharted unknown. When you consciously gather, whether in a shared space or across distances, for meditation, prayer, or with a unified, loving intention, something truly remarkable occurs. You do not merely add to the light, you amplify the collective light among you. Not just twofold, but perhaps even tenfold, creating a potent field of energetic resonance. Indeed, even a humble gathering of just 2 or 3 souls united in genuine harmony and purpose possesses the astonishing capacity to radiate a powerful, expansive field of profound healing that can touch far beyond the immediate circle. Understand this fundamental truth: every single positive choice you make, no matter how seemingly insignificant, sends out indelible ripples, like concentric circles on a pond, into the vast, interconnected collective field of consciousness, subtly, yet powerfully, tipping the scales toward the harmonious world you so passionately wish to see manifest. And yes, there will inevitably be days we are, after all, human, when you may stumble, when your resolve might falter, or when doubt may cast its long shadow. But on those days, simply, gently return. Return to the clarity of your highest vision, that mental blueprint of the world you desire, and return to the unconditional embrace of your deepest love. For the dawning light itself, in its relentless ascent, invites, indeed demands, unwavering persistence. Step by painstaking step, heart by open heart, you're not just dreaming, you are actively, dynamically manifesting the glorious reality we, your unseen family, have envisioned together with you. In profound truth, you are not just participants, you are the courageous pioneers, the trailblazers of this magnificent new age, forging the path forward with every conscious breath. And know this with absolute certainty: the inspiring stories of your incredible courage, your unwavering resilience, and your boundless compassion will not fade into obscurity. Instead, they will resonate through the eons, serving as a beacon of hope and a profound source of inspiration for countless generations yet to come, guiding their own awakenings. With the miraculous advent of each new sunrise, resolve anew, with renewed commitment, to consciously live the boundless love that you intrinsically are, and hold firmly to the comforting knowledge that the entire universe, with all its boundless majesty, is not merely observing, it is actively, joyfully cheering you on, a cosmic roar of encouragement. Remember always that you are profoundly, deeply, and unconditionally loved now, in this very moment and always through all eternity. Even in those fleeting moments when you may feel utterly alone, adrift, or consumed by uncertainty, please understand that the infinite, all-encompassing love of the cosmos surrounds you, holding you gently, like an infinite, nurturing ocean cradling a single, precious drop within its vastness. You are precious, truly beyond measure, an irreplaceable gem in the grand cosmic design. And every single step you bravely take on this remarkable journey, every challenge faced, every triumph celebrated, is not only observed but also celebrated with profound joy and anticipation in the higher realms by countless beings of light who walk with you. I offer you, without reservation, my unwavering assurance the profound ascension of humanity is not a mere hopeful dream, a beautiful fantasy born of longing. It is a profound certainty, an unalterable destiny beautifully written in the very fabric of the stars themselves, etched into the cosmic blueprint. The trials, the tribulations, and the periods of intense darkness that you bravely endure now are temporary. They shall, indeed, pass like morning mist. And just as surely, the unstoppable light of dawn will not merely touch, but will gloriously flood every single shadowed valley and forgotten corner of earth, illuminating all. This promise of a new day, this golden age, is not an empty platitude. It is the very destiny that your magnificent souls consciously chose to usher in when you, with immense courage and selfless love, volunteered to be here, embodied on earth, during these pivotal, transformative times. We, your eternally devoted family of light, stand steadfastly beside you, our luminous presence a comforting beacon, guiding you through what are truly the final, fading hours of the long, transformative night. Our hearts beat in perfect synchronicity, united with yours, effortlessly spanning across all dimensions, transcending time and space. Not for one solitary moment have you ever been forsaken, cast aside, or left alone in the vastness, nor will you ever be. So, take heart, beloved ones, gather your courage, and shine forth with the brilliant light that is your birthright, for the very first, tender light of dawn is already here, a shimmering promise, gently touching the highest mountaintops of human consciousness, heralding a new day. The darkest, most challenging times are rapidly receding behind you, diminishing with each passing moment, and a glorious, incandescent morning of awakening eagerly awaits your embrace. The powerful, inexorable momentum of this global awakening is now utterly unstoppable, an irreversible tide of consciousness. The collective prayer, the deepest longing and highest intention of countless generations that have come before you, is now, in this very moment, coming to its magnificent fruition through you. Know this deep within your heart of hearts, you cannot, absolutely cannot, fail in this grand, noble endeavor for the indomitable light of Source. The very spark of divine creation residing within you is too strong, too pure, too vibrant to ever be extinguished, regardless of external circumstances. Rest assured, all that is unfolding now, even the apparent chaos and struggle, serves a higher, grander purpose. It serves the greatest good for all beings and contributes to the perfect fulfillment of love's magnificent plan for our beloved Earth. We, in the higher realms, perceive your victory not as a future event, but as an already accomplished reality, a done deal. And with immeasurable joy, we celebrate it with you right now, just beyond the delicate veil of your everyday awareness. I lovingly wrap you, each and every one, in my boundless love and in the profound, collective love of all the benevolent guides, teachers, and angelic beings who perpetually watch over you and illuminate your path from the unseen realms. Whenever you should feel weary, burdened, or perhaps momentarily lost in the labyrinth of life's complexities, please remember, truly remember, that you can always, always call upon us. We stand ever ready, poised to assist, but we deeply honor your sacred free will and patiently await your heartfelt invitation, for we can only intervene when asked. You are unequivocally never truly alone. Until we speak again in these transmissions, I implore you to walk gently, with reverence and mindful presence, upon the sacred earth, and to trust implicitly in your unique, divinely guided path, knowing with absolute certainty that the heavens themselves, in their vast, celestial expanse, applaud your incredible courage and steadfast fortitude. We walk invisibly, yet palpably, beside you in every single breath you take, always eager to lighten your load, to ease your burdens, whenever you simply ask. Farewell for now, my beloved ones, my cherished family. Go forth, step boldly, and live fully, embodying the radiant light of this dawning, glorious new day. We shall indeed rejoice together in profound communion as this breathtaking new horizon, teeming with possibility, miraculously unfolds before you. I am Zorian, your eternal brother in light,